What's up, action figure fans and collectors? So this is sort of my impulse buy for the month of December 2020. Recently I did purchase some of the Venompool wave. I'm still missing Morbius, by the way, and that was during the Black Friday sales. And had no more plans on collecting any more Marvel Legends until early 2021, but I stopped into my local Target after work this evening and saw that they had a bunch new Marvel Legends that I have really thought were cool looking, and some of these I definitely wanted, such as Rogue, because I never owned a Marvel Legends Rogue before, ever, not even any from the Toy Biz days. So very happy to find her and add her to the X-Men collection, actually. Speaking of the X-Men Marvel Legends, I still want that 3-pack that comes with Wolverine, Cyclops, and Jean Grey. I think that's an awesome 3-pack, but it's currently expensive right now. So whenever it drops in price for super cheap, I might jump all over that. But yeah, went to my local Target after work, and they had a ton of each of these Marvel Legends on the pegs. Rogues, Gambit, Cyborg SpiderMan, and even that SpiderMan, which I have no knowledge of. I can't even remember if that came out during the Toy Biz days when I was little, but anyways, yeah, they had a bunch of them there. They even had a bunch of Storms from the X-Men, but the Storms that they were selling was the same one from the, I think it's the 80th anniversary of Marvel line. It wasn't actually a new one. And I do have that one actually as part of my collection somewhere with the rest of my Marvel Legends. But yeah, I'm so happy that finally got a Rogue. And she looks awesome with her jacket on, and she has switchable hands. That's so cool, from the retro wave of Marvel Legends here. Found at Target, by the way. Also, can't go wrong with Gambit, one of my favorite X-Men characters and favorite X-Men action figures when I was little, because I remember the original one from Toy Biz where it had a cheap plastic coat. It was so cheap that the thing could just easily tear apart, and it had a button on his back where if you press it, I think he does like a kick. Like either his right or left leg will lift up. Sadly, I no longer have those figures. I missed those figures dearly. But I had to dig up my other Gambit figure that came out with the X-Men wave, I think was the last year, was it? And I had to do a little comparing of the two. So, I don't know if you notice the difference between the one that came out, the X-Men wave, and the new retro one. If you look at the hair, it's a different sculpt or style. So that's not like the only, I would say, big difference. Besides the cards of the switchable hands, the old ones, the cards are not painted, but the retro one, the cards are painted. And same thing with the single card right there. Alright. And each Gambit does include his bow staff, which I do remember the classic Gambit coming with as well. The one that came out from the good old Toy Biz days. Other differences is the paint or color of the coat. It's brighter, or lighter I should say, in the retro version. And the paint on his upper torso is a little bit different. The one, the older one, has almost like a pearl-like finish to it. And the new one does not look like that. But they do look very, very similar. I mean, if you didn't have them side by side, it'd be hard to compare them. But one of the big differences is the hair and the paint on the cards. But yeah, since this is supposed to be a Marvel Legends figure, of course it's not going to have the action feature like the old school one did with the button on the back. But just happy to have him as part of the Marvel Legends collection, and of course the X-Men collection as well that I, well, almost have complete. I have Beast, Jubilee, I have some Wolverines. I don't have any of the newer Wolverines. I still need a new Cyclops, basically the Jim Lee Cyclops. And Jean Grey, oh, I would love to get Jean Grey. I wonder if they're going to release her as part of the retro wave. But anyways, moving on. Cyborg SpiderMan, which did catch my eye when I saw him hanging off the pegs. Plus, I totally forgot that they did release him in the past, during the mid to late 90s from Toy Biz. And Hasbro re-released him again as a Marvel Legends figure. I do think he looks awesome. I never did read that story, by the way, with him and, was it Deathlock? I can't remember if it was Deathlock or not. And I can't remember if he was in the animated series. Because I know there was like that one major, was it two-parter? It was like a multi-parter episode, I think, with like the different Spider-Man from different dimensions. And I think Madam Web had something to do with it. And I can't remember if he was in one of those episodes. But anyways, moving on to this Spider-Man, which I don't recall coming out during the 90s, or if he had anything to do with any storyline in the comics. But it just says Spider-Man. It does not say like Reverse Spider-Man or Negative Spider-Man. It just says Spider-Man on the box. And he's in black and white. He has switchable hands. And of course he comes with a slice of pizza, which is also in black and white. Or it's a white pizza with black pepperoni. But I have no recollection of this Spider-Man. I can't even remember if he was released back during the 90s when I was a kid. He might have, and I might have forgotten all about it. My memory's not that great with a lot of these stuff. Because a lot of these I never really collected. Alright, so I just thought it was neat, and yeah, it just stood out to me when I saw it at Target. Oh, yeah, and I gotta talk about these X-Men diorama pieces that I found in the back of the store with the, it was with the Funko Pop collection in the back where they keep the Alien and Predator stuff. And I saw these small X-Men figures, and I was like, wait a minute, those look like the 90s X-Men, 90s Jim Lee X-Men. And sure enough, that's what they are, because if you turn them to the side, it has Jim Lee's artwork there of the X-Men characters, and I think that's so awesome. So awesome. But basically, you're supposed to, I guess, collect them all and connect them, and you can make this awesome diorama of all the X-Men surrounding Magneto there. And they did have them all. They did have Wolverine, Jean Grey, Magneto, Cyclops, Beast, Colossus. And there's a chase variant of Wolverine. I don't think I've seen what that one looked like. Oh, how much you want to bet it's his brown costume? I bet it's his brown costume, but I could be wrong. But yeah, I saw these and I was like, oh man, it just hit that nostalgia spot since I love Jim Lee's X-Men and I love watching the animated series, which I did buy the DVDs of, so I could watch them anytime I want. And Magneto, by the way, there was only one of him there, and he was like hidden all the way in the back, so I had to dig through all the other X-Men figures to find Magneto. I love that artwork so much. But yeah, I just got these three for now because I just thought they looked so awesome, and they were, I think they were around $8. And eventually I might pick up the rest. I don't know. Like, I would like to pick up Colossus and Beast. I am 50-50 on Wolverine because after seeing him in person, he looks so weird. His head looks a little too big. Just the proportions on his head with the rest of his body, it just looks strange to me when I saw it in person. So I was like, Wolverine's one of my favorites, and the figure just looks so weird in person. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind collecting the rest and putting them together, or just displaying them on my shelf like this, or like this, but I just think that, yeah, you know, for longtime Marvel fans, or, you know, if you're very nostalgic about X-Men, I just think these are just a great addition to have in your room, especially if you are a collector, and these are super cheap. But yeah, once again, found these at Target. They were in the back by the Funko Pop section, between that and the NECA stuff. So yeah, that's it for my, I guess my impulse haul for this month. You know, I know I keep saying, no more till 2021, but Hasbro keeps pulling me back in with new awesome Marvel Legends, and of course I'm still collecting a little bit of the Power Rangers Lightning collection, at least as much as I can get my hands on. I know they're selling them not only through Hasbro Post, but they're also selling them through like Amazon as well. As for G.I. Joe Classified series, I am somewhat caught up except for Roadblock from Wave 1, and I don't know what's going on with my pre-orders for the Snake Supreme Cobra Commander, but there's no update on that. So whenever I will get that, I guess I will get that, unless they want to cancel my order, then that's a bummer. But I know there's like a bunch of new ones coming out in 2021, and there's no telling if I will get a hold of those. If they will be available online, then yeah, very high chance I'll get a hold of those. But yeah, Hasbro just keeps killing it. Man, they got a lot of popular properties under their belt. You know, Power Rangers, Marvel, Star Wars, and G.I. Joe. Like, yikes. Oh, let's not forget Ghostbusters. But anyways, I do plan on doing another toy video, and it's going to be for more of these things. These Dragon Ball Z mystery backpack hangers, which comes in these little plastic Dragon Balls, so you cannot see what the figure looks like, so you don't know which one you're getting. I picked up a bunch of these actually from Target as well. They were also located in the back by the Funko Pop stuff. So yeah, I think I'll just do a video on that. I think it'll be a fun video to do, just to have some more content on this channel, since yeah, I don't really upload a lot of stuff other than gameplay clips, because now that I'm working a lot, it's like, I'm just too tired to do anything. Well, I'll just upload a quick gameplay clip, you know? So it's like, kind of want to get back into doing some other content that I love doing, like toy hauls or toy hunts, vlogs. Even though there's not much I would like to give my opinion on. I guess, I don't know. You want my quick opinion about 2020? It sucked. It sucked big time. Oh, and also in other news, I guess a lot of 2021 movies, the ones that are associated with WB, are going to HBO Max. So, weird times we are living in, everybody. Weird times. Alright, so I will see you in the next video for the Dragon Ball stuff, and stay awesome, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys later.